Here are the best Swamp Thing comics that I've read so far. Alan Moore's Swamp Thing is still a top 3 all-timer for me. This has such beautiful art. It is alive on page. It's psychedelic. The lead character of Swamp Thing is used so well. His journey of introspection into the connection of body and soul, the connection of humanity and earth and health and balance is beautifully done. Still plenty of action and good villains. Really cool powers from the character. John Constantine's first appearance was in here as well. He has a pretty big role. He kind of shows Swamp Thing the potential of his powers. And that's just extra, made it all that much more special. My next pick is a little mini series that comes right off the heels of Brightest Day. So spoiler alert for the climax of Brightest Day, but Swamp Thing is heavily involved in that climax and that made it special. So this, along with the combo of Search for Swamp Thing, is on the list there. The last page of Brightest Day kind of teases the search for Swamp Thing as a cliffhanger, but Constantine has to find Alec Holland and re-merge him with the Swamp Thing entity. So he goes and finds Batman, Superman, tries to get people to help him. Really fun little story. I like the integration into the wider DC world. Really didn't like the very ending of it though. It was pretty lackluster. Really fun Swamp Thing story though. Green Hell is a Black Label graphic novel, short little isolated story, perfect for the character and also perfect for Swamp Thing and Constantine's relationship. That was established in Alan Moore's run. This really encapsulates Constantine as a thorn in Swamp Thing's side, and their yin and yang relationship is done perfectly. Plenty of art, or great art, plenty of action as well. Just a great little Swamp Thing story. Then I got the New 52 Swamp Thing. This one starts with Scott Snyder writing. He builds to an event called Rot World. That would be Volume 3. This is more action-oriented, more horror-oriented. And then after that, Volume 4, Charles Soule picks up the title. And even with the writer switch, I think it maintains quality. Charles Soule's the writer of the best Darth Vader comics, in my opinion. And this run more comic-y, more traditional. There's character cameos that are a lot of fun, actually. There's a Scarecrow, there's a Swamp Thing versus Aquaman later on, after Volume 4 anyway. But the whole series is pretty solid. Then I got this Swamp Thing Winter Special. One big issue, very short story, an apocalyptic journey, Swamp Thing and another character. Gut-wrenching ending. It packs a punch though, good little story, short and sweet. What I'll be reading next is this Rick Veitch Swamp Thing, and I hope I said that name right, but he actually continues the run that Moore left off. So I can't believe I haven't read it yet. I'm imagining this will probably crack the top 5 since Swamp Thing doesn't have a ton of amazing comics, but can't believe I haven't read it yet. That's the one I'll do next. Rich Veitch was heavily involved with the whole Alan Moore run anyway, so I have a feeling he's going to pick it up really well.